insane. Everybody want to know my name. Yeah, here comes the glass road. Yeah, here comes the glass road.
I believe in clone soulmates and clone soul friends. And I have this soul friend who has looked out for me for a long time. Like I didn't know they were around. It's a female. She's older. She's married. She's not American. And she knows that I have clone soulmates. They're two women that I'm going to marry, and they're Italian. And I feel like some people are wondering why I'm so serious about moving to Italy, and I'll tell you exactly why. It's because I want to get married. And I think some people don't get me as much because of my age. Like I'm that much older than them. And my understanding is they didn't really like the idea of like someone coming into their life and saying, hey, you're gonna marry this guy, and then they're like, wait, what? Like no, I'm not gonna marry this guy. Like I am gonna marry someone else. And then they said, no, you're going to. And like they weren't as excited about it as like probably a normal American girl would be, because like I'm a rock star genius, I'm cute, I'm not that old. So I'm old. And I think that's like probably the real situation there. And like it's weird when you're told something like, hey, you have a clone wife, she is not really okay with being with you right now, and you don't believe in arranged marriages either, and like she is like dealing with the fact that she's been told about you, and she doesn't like that you don't speak Italian. And like I will take learning Italian that seriously, because I want to make sure she's my Amarino. I don't want her to be my like babe. She's my Amarino. Like Italian is such a romantic language. I started looking into like the things they call each other and things they call their children, and I like being able to speak Italian to, like, I'm gonna be able to speak Italian, I'm just not gonna understand Italian. So I will eventually understand Italian. So I want to get married in the next 2 years. I want to move to Italy in 2 months. I want to be married in 2 years. And I want to go on a very, very long honeymoon. I want to take my yacht. I want to leave Venice. I want to drive south until I go to Mykonos in Greece. And then I'm going to go through the Red Sea. So I'm going to go through the Suez Canal, and I'm going to go, and I'm going to stop through Sharm el Sheikh, and I'm going to show her Egypt, the nice side of Egypt, because the Egyptians aren't going to be mad at me because I snitched, because I'm no longer anti-Arab. I don't give a fuck about the anti-shit. Like personally, like I think that like Arabs are people that tend to have a lot of hate towards people like me, and culturally, they have a problem with me, and it doesn't mean I can't go to Sharm el Sheikh, because I'm certain that the Egyptian government will have my back after what I did with Israel. And then I'll go down to Jeddah, and when I get to Jeddah, I'll probably get invited by the Saudis to go to Mecca. And so we'll go run and check out Mecca and Medina, and become like the only white non-Muslims to go to places like that, because I have a feeling they're going to invite us. If they don't, do I care? I don't care at all. But I wouldn't be surprised if they invite us to Mecca. And so we'll keep going from there, and maybe go hit up some islands around India, and go maybe see Sri Lanka, and and go see like some exotic places that like maybe she knows about, I know about, and eventually I'd like to stop through Malaysia and China and meet with people in China and talk to them, and then eventually make it to the Great Barrier Reef where we can go scuba diving, and that's kind of the plan. I haven't considered the possibility that I'd want to go to New Zealand and Fiji, which I would because I've never been to that part of the world, and I figure while we're over there, you might as well stop through. But I mean that could be on the table too. I want like this honeymoon is going to be like a year long. It's a tour of Asia. I didn't even mention I want to go to Thailand. I want to go to like everywhere. But more than anything, it's us going out and exploring the world, because I haven't explored the world enough. I'm 35, I'm old, and I haven't explored the world enough. I feel like other people, they haven't explored the world enough either, and they'd like to. And so it's nice having a guy that speaks Arabic pretty well to explore the world with, and it's nice speaking English so well, and potentially having a yacht, because I'll buy one. Like I'm pretty certain like I'm gonna have enough money for at least a small yacht. Like I might not have a big yacht, but I'll have a small in 2 years if I'm making business deals, like I'll have a small yacht in 2 years, and so unless Bill Gates gives me his yacht, and then I calculated it when I started to realize that like a yacht can be so expensive and that you can spend like a $500 million on a yacht, and like I started thinking about like how much money like I made trafficking drugs somehow. I know everyone's going, what? You made money trafficking drugs, dude. It happened. And like, do I have any money from it? No. Do I have any desire to spend the money traffic? I feel like I don't even have the money. But like, I feel like I have a Bitcoin account that I don't even know about, or multiple Bitcoin accounts. I don't even know. And so like all the money I spent trafficking drugs, like 5% of it would be a very, very big yacht. Or 10% of it. You know, it's like, I know what you guys are thinking. You made $9 billion. I think it was closer to $19 billion. And so, it was that much. But that's, that wasn't all mine. Alright, so, I know what you're thinking. Wait, were people in Italy trafficking drugs? No, this is not like my wife's like, my understanding is that, like, Italy's a country people don't think traffics drugs. Like, for some reason, like, they track the drugs and it never goes to Italy. So like the people in Italy, like at least like people I want to marry, they have no connection to drug trafficking, and I think that's confusing to people because they know about the Italian mafia because of TV, but like that's not the American mafia. Okay, so I think it's gonna be a romantic relationship, and I think it's a relationship that a person should want to be involved with. And I feel like it's harder to impress you if you're not an American, and that's reality. Like, I feel like an American girl might say, you can get over it, I can get over it, like the age difference. Like if you can get over, like I know it's weird, like I have to get over it. I have to get over people thinking I'm weird, and like you have to get over it too. And that's just how it is. And so like we have to get over it. Like I'm already over it. Why? I never set this situation up. Like, and like I am old enough that like I want to be with you as soon as possible, and like if I can't be with you as soon as possible, that's fine, but like I want to be with you as soon as possible, and that's why I'm trying to get out of here. Like I am like going, how am I going to get out of the United States? Like how am I going to like get out of the situation I'm in? And like my understanding is the Michael Bennett situation is about to get a little intense. I don't even want to talk about my ex-girlfriend. This soul friend of mine has talked to me a lot about my ex-girlfriend, and she says that girl's in love with you. And like she fucking is like, she hates you. Like, she does fucked up things to you, but she's so in love with you, and you don't even know it, and she's so infuriating. You don't understand how infuriating your ex-girlfriend is. And, like, God, she's, like... I don't even get how awesome she is. Like, she's not. She's not awesome at all. Like, that is not a relationship you want, but fuck, she's awesome. So, like, she's awesome enough to catch a senator's eye, that's for sure. But doesn't mean that, like, in any universe I think that she's the one for me. And, like, I think that I think it's crazy, like, how this whole situation's worked out. Like, where I'm, like, now going, I don't know who you are. I think someone has told you, and I think that you're a person that doesn't really like the situation that you're in, and you should like me. You should like us. Because, like, in no freaking universe do you not want to like us. Like, if you don't like us, you're crazy. Like, we are so much funnier. Like, I think that you might not realize how funny I am, and I think you might not realize, like, how much it matters in 30 years if you're with a guy that's that funny. Because I'm the person that, like, when the shit hits the fan and everything's really freaking bad, I'm still funny. And you need that person, because you will never think straight until you hear my joke. And then my joke will make you go, okay, I was not thinking straight about this situation. I need to be rational. And, like, we are in a very serious world, and we are very serious people. And when you're a very serious person, you need to be able to think rationally about very serious situations. And I'm just saying, like, I think that I will make you a more rational person. And, like, I think this situation is, like, it's hard to be rational. And I think that's probably why I love you, because I want you to be irrationally in love with me. And, like, I think you'll be there eventually. It's just, like, you're gonna have to be patient.